What's up, tech lovers, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving headfirst into the future of wearable tech with a company that's really pushing the boundaries. I'm talking about Even Realities and their brand new lineup, the G2 Display smart glasses and their One Smart Ring. This isn't just an upgrade, it's a whole new way to think about how we interact with our digital world. So, are these the smart glasses we've all been waiting for? Let's find out. First, let's talk about the star of the show, the Even G2 Display smart glasses. If you followed their first model, the G1, you'll know they offered a pretty compelling, though limited, experience. The G2 takes everything that was good about the G1 and refines it. Visually, they are sleek. Even Realities says the temples are 54% slimmer than the previous model. That's a huge deal for comfort and for making them look less like a piece of tech and more like, well, actual glasses. This is a massive step towards making smart glasses a mainstream accessory. But the real magic is in the display. The G2 uses an updated version of Even Realities' How optical engine. What does that mean for you? It means the bright green text and graphics you see projected in front of your eyes are now sharper and have a sense of depth. This is a game changer. Imagine getting a notification. Instead of just popping up and covering what you're looking at, the G2 can display it at a different perceived depth, so it feels like it's floating further away. This lets you see the notification without losing the context of your primary view. It's a subtle but brilliant design choice that makes the whole experience feel less intrusive and more integrated into your natural vision. Accessibility is another big win for the G2. A major hurdle for smart glasses has always been prescription lenses. The G2 now supports a much wider range, from -12 to +12 diopters. This opens the door for a lot more people who need corrective lenses to actually use these glasses as their daily drivers. Plus, for the first time, these glasses are IP67 rated. That means they're resistant to dust and water. So, if you get caught in the rain or you're working out, you don't have to panic about frying your expensive new eyewear. It's these practical, real-world improvements that show Even Realities is listening to what users actually need. Let's talk battery life, because we all know that's a critical factor. The G1 gave you about a day and a half of use. The G2 bumps that up to a full 2 days. That's fantastic. And it gets even better. The charging case, which is a standard accessory now, can provide up to 7 full recharges. So if you're traveling or just forget to plug it in for a week, you're still covered. This level of battery endurance seriously reduces the anxiety that comes with managing yet another device to charge every single night. Now, let's move on to the G2's new partner in crime, the Even One Smart Ring. This is where things get really interesting. You can still control the G2 glasses by tapping the touchpad on the frame or by using voice commands, just like before. But their One Ring introduces a completely new, and I think much more elegant, method of interaction. This sleek little ring, made from ceramic and medical-grade stainless steel, has a flat touchpad on its surface. By subtly swiping your thumb over the ring, you can navigate the glasses interface without ever having to lift your arm or speak out loud. Think about the social implications of that. One of the awkward things about previous smart glasses has been the very obvious gestures needed to control them. Tapping the side of your head or talking to your glasses can feel strange in public. Their One Ring makes controlling the G2 incredibly discreet. You could be in a meeting or on a date and navigate your notifications without anyone even noticing. It's a huge leap forward for making this technology feel natural and socially acceptable. But their One isn't just a remote control. It's also a health and fitness tracker. It has an optical heart rate sensor and an accelerometer built right in. So it can track your heart rate, your steps, and other activity metrics, and display all that data right on the G2 glasses. While it might not be as advanced as something like Meta's Neural Band, it's a brilliant 2-for-1 device. It's a controller that's genuinely useful on its own. This synergy between the ring and the glasses feels like a very cohesive and well-thought-out ecosystem. Of course, cool hardware is only half the story. The software and its features are what truly define the user experience. The G2 brings back the popular features from the G1, like real-time translation, notifications, and the incredibly useful teleprompter mode. But there's a new AI skill in town called Conversate. This is where even Realities is getting ambitious. Conversate is designed to be an AI assistant for your real-life conversations. Here's how it's supposed to work. While you're talking to someone, the AI can listen in and provide you with contextual information, explain complex topics, and even suggest follow-up questions. All displayed discreetly in your field of view. When the conversation is over, it can generate a summary with key points and action items. On one hand, this sounds incredibly powerful. Imagine having an expert in your ear for any topic. On the other hand, it also sounds a little distracting, right? I can see a scenario where you're more focused on the AI prompts than the person you're actually talking to. This is definitely a feature I need to experience firsthand to really understand its value. It could be a revolutionary tool for learning and communication, or it could be a step too far into digital distraction. The jury is still out on that one. So, let's put all the pieces together. The even G2 glasses are more refined, more durable, and more accessible than ever before. Their One Ring offers a genuinely clever and discreet way to control them, while also doubling as a health tracker. The new Conversate AI feature is ambitious, promising to augment our conversations in ways we haven't really seen before. However, this increased capability also brings a bit more complexity. While the G1 was praised for its simplicity, the G2 and R1 combination seems to have a steeper learning curve. This isn't a simple phone replacement device like Meta's glasses are trying to be. It feels more like a specialized tool, a productivity and information device that you wear on your face. It's a different philosophy, one that focuses on augmenting your reality rather than trying to replace the phone in your pocket. Now for the all-important question: how much does all this future tech cost? The even G2 display smart glasses are available to order starting today for $599. The even R1 smart ring is sold separately for $249. However, Even Realities is running a launch promotion. For a limited time, if you buy the G2 glasses, you can get their R1 ring and other accessories for 50% off. That brings the total for the bundle down significantly and makes getting the complete ecosystem a much more attractive offer. So, what's my final take? The even G2 and R1 represent a significant and thoughtful evolution in the smart glasses space. Even Realities isn't just chasing specs, they're thinking deeply about the user experience, from the physical design and comfort to the subtlety of the controls. They've made practical improvements in battery life and durability, and they're exploring fascinating new frontiers with AI. Is it for everyone? Probably not yet. The price is still a consideration, and the whole concept of an AI assistant in your conversations might be too much for some. But for tech enthusiasts, early adopters, and professionals who can leverage features like the teleprompter or real-time translation, this is an incredibly compelling package. Even Realities has built a platform that feels less like a gadget and more like a true extension of yourself. It's a bold step forward, and I, for one, am extremely excited to see where they take it next. What do you guys think? Are you ready to wear your notifications? Is there a One Ring a genius idea? And what about the Conversate AI? Is it helpful or just plain weird? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments section below. I'd love to hear your take on this. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more reviews on the latest and greatest tech. I'll see you all in the next video.